Happy Friday, people. Welcome to Live from E. I'm Liz, and I'm hanging out with Zuri and Sibley. Hello, ladies. All right, well, the weekend is finally here, and 2018, it's almost over. I can't believe this. Which means Ryan Seacrest and Jenny McCarthy are prepping for their big night out on ABC's New Year's Rockin' Eve. Well, here's what they had to say about Mariah coming back.
This year, we are really anxious to see Mariah come back. When we first heard of the notion, I think we thought, well, that can't.
Right.
No, she won't. Really? And then we started thinking, this is the best idea. This is the greatest idea. She'll be amazing.
How many times would we all like a second chance at something?
Look, she's legendary. She's done so many amazing performances. You'll see one on New Year's Eve. I'm sure that those involved in that performance, including the singer, will make preparations.
I think so. I think there will be plenty of rehearsals this year, and it will show.
Wow, what do you guys think?
I had already commented on this before. I like that they're giving, like, Mariah's coming back.
I love it.
I think it's good, and I think they're smart for doing it because if anything, people are just going to watch to see if
make sure it
this is different than the last
There's
time.
no train wreck.
So it's a smart marketing ploy for sure. And I think she's going to kill it, actually. Like, I feel like Mariah had a moment. Everyone was, like, rooting for her, but not really sure what was going on. And I think she's finally aware of that and working on getting back to her best Mariah self. She's looking better than ever.
Yes.
Like, insane head to toe right now. So I'm excited to see her take the stage.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Oh, yes, just bring us all the hits, Mariah.
Yes.
Bring us
That'll
the hits.
be easy to do. She has so many.
Mariah, darling, do it.
What are you guys doing for New Year's?
I'm in the middle of moving, so I'm going to be packing and moving. Pack party tonight, get it in there tomorrow, and then I think Sunday, just chill in the new place and just hang.
Oh, cute.
Load up the new fridge with some champagne.
I've got the champs on the way, ready to go, and I'm just going to chill. This is like the first time kind of being home, actually, since I lived back home in the Bay.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do, honestly. I have no plans, and I'm really excited about that. Because normally I just overbook and overextend myself, so I'm probably just going to take it easy. My best friend's in town. We haven't gotten together in years, like 6 or 7, because she's been living in South Korea, so...
Oh, this one? Okay,
yeah, like the best.
Yes.
Like,
the
basically
bestie.
a sister,
Yes.
Sometimes that's nice, though. Just stay home, watch Mariah Carey.
Exactly. What are you going to do, Liz?
I had plans to go to San Diego. Those plans are falling apart. But it's okay, because I just got word that a friend of mine has Dave Chappelle, John Mayer tickets.
I was going to go.
Those are two of my favorite people, so I'm excited.
That's
all right.
Gonna be fun. It's going to be fun.
Well, let's kick things off with our favorite princess-to-be, Meghan Markle, who was reportedly on the short list to play, are you guys ready for this, the next Bond girl. And apparently that deal went south when she got engaged to Prince Harry. Do we think she would have fought for the role, or should have fought for the role?
So wait, let me tell you something. So we found out, I was doing some digging because I'm obsessed with everything about this woman and this story and her life. Like, she's going to be what I read every day for the next 60 years. Like, I'm done. So at first we thought it was the engagement, or there was some speculation that when the engagement happened, that's when she took it off, that she was taken off the table. She was actually on the short list, and I think this is a bigger nod to her and her capabilities before the story of her dating Prince Harry broke.
Whoa.
So this was early last year when there were rumors, and they were like, we think Harry and her are dating. There was a short list of about 5 women.
Right.
She was one of them.
them.
Another stunning woman who is actually, and she's got to have it on Netflix, and there were about 5 of them, and they took her off once news broke of Harry and Meghan officially being together because they figured she would be unattainable. So imagine as Meghan Markle, like, hearing that, like, you worked your whole life to be this huge star, to be this actress in your own right, and you hear how close
you were to that. And a Bond girl, too.
I know. It's an epic role.
I think I would have been a little sad. I think I would have at least called and said, hey, can we
try this again?
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth gets on that post. Oh, yeah, shut that down. Like, I know she will not be taking that role. Thank you very much.
Why do I want to change the rules so badly for this, though? Like, for her to do both. I know that's wrong. People were, like, tweeting saying, clearly you didn't read. No, I don't have the book in front of me of how the royal family leads their lives and what you do when you marry them.
The royal
when you marry into them. But
you tend to give up those sorts of roles in any paid engagements because people might accuse you of using your role, position, or influence for your own personal gain. So, did you get that role because you're engaged to Prince Harry? Maybe, and then people think you might be abusing the royal perks or benefits.
I do agree with you, Sib. I think it's sad that you have to give up one portion of your life just because you're marrying a royal. I get it's a royal, and I get there's all these traditions, but it just seems like you should be able to have it both.
I mean, there is a lot of duty, though, I guess, coming when you obviously marry into a royal family, so I understand that, and now she's going to have new jobs and new...
And she's giving up her acting career. That's huge. You know, you work your whole life. You take all those classes, you work with all those different teachers, and it's to just say, well... farewell.
I feel like she at least, though, she was on Suits for, what was it, 7 seasons?
Yeah, she made her mark on
She made her mark. She did her thing. She even acknowledged the fact that, look, I've done this. I've been here. It felt like the right time to end anyway. I can't imagine doing anything for 7 years and still wanting to do it if something doesn't fundamentally change about my role. So I think it was the perfect time for her to bow out. Do I think she would have loved to win an Oscar? Yes. Be a Bond girl? Absolutely. But I think our roles change, our dreams change, you fall in love, and if this is what makes her happy and fulfilled, more power to her. And more than anything, we know that Meghan is very passionate about her humanitarian work.
Yes.
She's very passionate about philanthropy. So this is really setting her up in a prime position to make a difference in a new chapter of her life.
You know what? You're right. I would probably be okay with not having to worry about another bill for the rest of my life.
Girl.
Right. It's like that one role, but now you are here. And this family. Enjoy.
Right. All right. Even though the Real Housewives of New York City wasn't shooting when Luann got arrested in Palm Beach, the incident will reportedly be coming up in an upcoming plotline on the show. I mean, it was embarrassing, let's just say that. And luckily, cameras weren't rolling. They were not rolling. But do you think it's fair for them to backtrack and exploit what happened to her? I mean, is that part of the agreement when you sign on to these reality shows? Even if we're not recording, if something significant happens in your life, like you're allegedly found just...
I mean, isn't that what reality TV is about? I feel like they exploit every situation that they possibly can. Maybe not just for ratings, but it's like a good story. They can find something in there and get reactions out of people. And her entire life, somehow, some way, it was going to come up anyway on the show. You know what I mean? Even if they didn't like use it for the plot line of the show, somehow this would have came up, I'm sure.
Yeah,
it sucks. It does suck.
I don't think it's look. I don't think it's sad that it's going to be featured on the show because you sign up to be a part of the show. You know what you're signing up for.
Everything.
You've done this enough, so you have to be aware enough of the fact that anytime you walk out of the door, anything that you decide to do is fair game. Does that suck sometimes? Like Kenya Moore when she was, you know, trying to keep her thing private and sacred, which I totally respect and actually think is really smart, but you have to understand that it's still fair game, that people are going to want to know about this mystery husband and they're going to want to hear about the wedding. So it sucks that this will be a part of the storyline, but she just recently, I think maybe even today, released a statement saying that she is seeking treatment now, so she is getting professional help for her issues with alcohol, which is a really great thing. So hopefully that too will be a part of the storyline, and you know,
but you know these other housewives are going to bring it up and throw it in her face, and
for sure,
because everyone wants the dirt,
right? Or especially because she was the one pointing a finger, telling other women that they needed to clean up their act, and then
stones.
All right, everyone is buzzing about this pick. It's actress Laura Dern giving NBA star Baron Davis more than just a piece of her mind, guys. The Big Little Lies star is 50 years old, while Baron is just 38. Now, there's nothing new about an older man dating a younger woman, but now some Hollywood actresses are switching things up, which I really love. I think this is great.
Yeah. I mean, why not? If you can get a young little thing going. Is
Baron Davis a young little thing?
Yes.
He's like 1,000 feet tall.
Well, a young big thing. I don't know. They look, I mean, whatever. Let it.
She looks great.
I'm not mad at Laura. She is getting it.
She is getting it. And I mean, look, they look like, that kiss looks like a deep kiss. She had her hand on his face. They were, look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Guys do it all the time. I think it's fantastic. These women have lived their lives. They are just trying to have a good time. They've earned it. Robin Wright is reportedly dating the VIP relations manager at fashion house Saint Laurent. Yes, can you imagine all the... I would be like, can I walk through the closets over there? She's 51 and he's in his 30s.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that.
I mean, he's gorgeous. Yeah, he's gorgeous. Great job. Good. I like this. I like her.
Robin Wright's bangs. Really cute, right?
I just like Robin. I like her.
Everything about her. I saw The Princess Bride for the first time.
Did you love?
2 days ago. Yeah, I'm I don't really know.
You're not sure?
I think you had to be there the first time around.
I'm sorry. It's kind of like... She does not look 51 either. She looks great. She looks so good. Another can't believe she's 51. Halle Berry recently hooking up with her 35-year-old music producer Alex the Kid. What is happening here, guys?
I don't know, but that was.
Well, that's over.
Yeah, that's over.
It's over and done. But she was hooking up with him.
Yeah.
I like Hallie's haircut.
She can't do any wrong. I don't know who I like.
She's done with love, though.
I know. Now I'm like, yeah, she's done with love, but can I see her? I'm like, who would I see her with? I don't know who I'd see her with.
Brad Pitt. Didn't they?
That would be a fun
No.
A-list reunion.
Do you think
I don't
Brad?
think they've ever.
No. That would be cute.
Brad and Robin Givens is who I was thinking
Yeah.
of. They used to date.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
before Mike Tyson. That's what I'm saying. Can you imagine her and Brad stepping out together? They would.
Zuri Pitt.
Listen,
In the
it has a
building.
ring to it,
Yeah,
doesn't it? I'll pick up the kids on the weekends. We can co-parent, blended family. I'm open.
Poor Brad. I throw Brad at everybody too. I'm like, take Brad. I
Why
mean, he's
not?
just
Why
walking
doesn't
around,
he take it?
commodity.
I feel like he's just out in these streets enjoying being single, unfortunately, for
is.
everyone else.
He's loving it.
And there is a 22-year age difference between Kate Beckinsale and TRL host Matt Rife. Now, is there still a stigma between older women and younger guys? Wow, he looks very young.
Yes,
he does.
He looks like he's 18.
He's got a baby face, but still of age.
But, yeah.
I think the stigma is slowly dissipating, honestly,
Yeah.
as it should be. Like, no one even blinks an eye anymore when you see an older guy with a younger woman.
Right.
We've got Catherine McPhee with Foster. Is
Oh,
it
David Foster, yeah.
You know,
Whoa.
like, that's something we see a lot
Lord.
of. So I'm all about older women getting their groove back or just keeping it going. Maybe they never lost it with a younger something. Absolutely here for it.
It's probably a lot of fun. There's not a lot of thinking involved. You know what I mean? You're just going with the flow and
Yeah.
you're living your life.
Yeah, have
so
fun.
it's good.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Doesn't
it.
feel so grown up. It just
Right.
feels like fun and flirty.
Yes.
And I
He's
don't
not
know.
worried about a lot of things that a grown man is worried about. He's living the life. He's hosting PRL. He's handsome.
Yes.
So-
He's just trying to please.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Please.
All right, guys, moving on to Mel B. She just finalized her divorce from Stefan Belafonte last week, and now the Daily Mail is claiming that she's interested in starring on the Australian version of The Bachelorette. Oh, not sure how true this is, but it definitely has us thinking, would you like to see a celebrity version of The Bachelorette in this country?
Yes.
You said that's what we need.
Because I am over watching this show unless that
Something
happens.
spices it up.
They've been through so many seasons, which is a testament to how many people love it. But I just feel like to
22.
get in like new, is it 22?
Yeah.
That sounds about right,
That's a
if not
lot of
more.
seasons.
I think to get new people interested or get new eyes on the show, or like maybe bring in a new group of people who otherwise wouldn't care.
Right.
Bring in celebrities. That's the
Yes.
only thing they haven't done.
Okay, volley one up. I want to know
Okay.
who you would like to see on the show.
Ooh.
Would be good.
Brad Pitt. Can you do
Oh,
that?
here we go. It's just
Brad
all
Pitt
Brad Pitt day.
Brad Pitt signed up for The Bachelor. You can bet.
Oh my
You can
God.
bet that I would submit an application.
Oh my goodness, bro, you and me both.
I'm not single, but I think my boyfriend would be okay with signing for Brad Pitt,
he would
right?
support
yeah,
that.
okay. Yeah, he would
Okay, he's
support
got-
it.
Honey, bring him home.
Yeah. We're fine with Brad.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Did you say? Oh,
I
you
voted
said
Brad Pitt,
What
yeah.
about women?
Oh. Who would
Do
be
you have one
good?
for women?
Who's single in Hollywood that we'd like to see them matched up with somebody?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, you know what they should do? Brad does The Bachelor, Angelina does The Bachelorette. Both seasons, same time, and then it's a duel to the finish. Like,
Oh,
we're
I
gonna
can't.
see who
It makes my
finds
stomach
love
turn
first.
just
That would
thinking
be
about
epic.
I don't want another battle between them because
No.
like they have their kids. I just want them to get along.
It's a fun battle.
It's a fun battle. It's
easy,
fun.
yeah.
They're going and drinking champagne and hanging out
red
and on
roses.
dates and red roses.
It is highly
Red
unlikely this would
roses.
ever happen. And red roses.
All right, moving on to Married at First Sight, Season 6 of the Lifetime show. It premieres Tuesday, and the Boston cast has just been revealed. Take a look.
Hey, I'm Jeff D.
Shanice, nice to meet you.
Oh, man. You may now kiss the bride.
I'm getting married, it's a complete stranger.
Oh my God.
Now this is real.
I don't know if I can do this.
She doesn't think this is the right thing to do.
This is definitely a risk, but it's a risk for love.
Who's taking the risk?
I am so shocked. And obviously, they're not hurting for potential participants. I mean, this is crazy. Are we surprised that people are just willing to do this? They're that hungry for love. They're just going to marry a stranger.
So basically, I just want to make sure I get this straight. They have all single people, obviously, and then you're just matching them up and saying,
is it a compatibility
Yeah,
test? Is it kind of like the Harmony or something?
Yeah, basically. So they have a panel of experts and psychiatrists and all of these people, and they talk to the people individually, figure out their wants, their needs, their desires, and then they match them based on who they should be with. Not who they want, not the type of guy they've dated before, but who is most statistically compatible with them. And then you meet at the altar. So they plan the wedding.
Oh, gosh.
You walk down the aisle, and that girl shaking and crying at that moment, that's because she was literally seeing her husband for the first time. And then they go straight from the wedding to the honeymoon.
Oh, wow.
And then straight into a house together where they're living while they figure out how to blend their lives. I used to watch the first season.
So did you like?
I did. It was an interesting thing to watch. I mean, it was just out of the box. I don't think this is a smart thing to do. I wouldn't do this. But it was interesting. It made for interesting conversations. I mean, people blended their families within a few weeks. Parents were meeting parents outside of the wedding. There was one girl who was raising her younger brother, and so he was living with this new guy because she committed to marrying him at first sight. So it's interesting to see how the lives of the family around them are affected. It's not just about them.
Not just them. I mean, it's like in certain religions, it's arranged marriage type of thing as well. I mean, you've never seen that person.
Yeah, but sure, but that's in certain cultures. Like you are signing.
You do know who they are when you're arranged. You do, I guess. You know who they are,
the families, yes.
You have a general idea.
Yeah, general idea. Like, our family's been friends with these people. But here's the thing.
Is this like a last resort, and they're just trying?
No, I think this is people just signing up who've been down on their luck and love. But here's my thing. Someone can be great on paper. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but someone can be great on paper, and it's horrible when it comes to actual real-life chemistry.
Yeah. No, that's true. These two. Okay, so on the far left of your screen, they are in it to win it. That was first season. And the ones on the far right. So they are still happily married. It's been probably 3 or 4 years now, I think, since this show. 3 years at least.
That's good.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
The guy she was not attracted to. When she showed up at the altar, she started crying because he was so unattractive to her. She admitted that in the confessional later.
Whoa.
And even I was like, ooh, these two. He was in love. He was like, oh my God, I just
this is who I get. Yeah.
And so the first few weeks was so awkward to watch because she hated him. She couldn't stand him. She wouldn't. She was so mean to him.
Yeah.
And then once she got over that initial thing, which the expert said, this is her thing. She's so caught up in looks that she'll never
get past.
Pay attention to the guy she should because she was forced to. Eventually, she was like, he's not so bad. He's kind of cute. Oh my God, I'm in love with him. And I think they have a kid now.
They have a baby now.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
So there it is.
And you didn't feel at all that any of these people were doing it for television?
Oh, some of them were, for sure.
Okay.
It's like a 50-50 toss-up. Some were like down on their luck, like you said, and just over it. And they're like, screw it. What do I have to lose? I'll try it. If it fails, I'll get a divorce. The other 50% were like, so I'm an aspiring actress, and I just love trying new stuff.
So here we are.
Well, I'm glad it worked out for that one couple. Yes. That's nice. All right. And finally, 2017 was a big year for celebrities in general. But who do you guys feel won the year in social media? Because we all know that's what counts.
Social. I am going to say he signed up very late to 2017, but my man Will Smith.
Oh, Will.
I think he's killing it. I mean,
Will,
the fact that he signed up so late shows how hard he's killing it.
He is, and he's got like I was looking at his views. I think he has, well, maybe now almost 10 million followers. And he literally, I think November 22nd, it was when Bright came out, and now it's what? Or December 22nd is when it came out. It's only been a couple weeks since he's been on. And he's like telling the best stories, the funniest jokes, the way he says like, you know, hello to everybody. Justin Timberlake's on there. He's got Jada Pinkett on there. He said happy birthday to Denzel yesterday. It's cute. Like he does throwbacks.
He's very authentic on social media because Will doesn't know how to be any other way.
I was going to say anywhere he is, he's like him. And so we're all so blessed for it to have that in our feeds now. His energy.
Now it's like our friend.
Yeah,
I feel like we're friends,
right? Like he's a homie. He might not follow back, but he's a homie.
He's a homie. Yeah. You know, in my mind.
Who on social media for you?
So I said Taylor Swift, and I mean she won it personally. So like if there was a way to attack or handle social media, I feel like she learned some hard lessons, especially with the Snap Kim. What was the hashtag that kept me up all night? Kim exposed Taylor party on Snapchat and like all of that craziness. She got an amazing album, Reputation, out of it. She logged off, she went dark, and she focused on her. And it's coming through in her music. Her lyrics talk about the fact that this was one of the best years for her.
Yeah.
And it was one of the years when she wasn't feeding into the noise of other people's opinions and comments and concerns.
Right.
And I think more than anything, that's how you win, honestly. Like, if you've got peace of mind, that's the hardest thing to get.
Yes, it is.
And it seems like she found some.
Yeah,
so
she got her man and everything
Yeah,
too. She's good.
happy.
She's doing good.
Well, I will raise you a post. I went with Kim Kardashian because she logged off in October 2016 after she was held at gunpoint.
Yeah.
And everybody was waiting to see what she was going to come back with. And she ended up hitting us with these really cool old school like Kodak photos where it was them really very vintagey. They weren't showy. It was the family completely like stripped down in a way.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated that. And then she gave us her makeup line. She went crazy with all these cool images and photos. Then she gave us her Cher lookalike photos. She had an amazing Halloween with Selena and Aaliyah. She gave us the 25 Days of Christmas. I mean, her new blonde hair. I just feel like she's never boring. And recent pictures now of her and J-Lo having... One thing Kim understands the power of social media, and she makes sure that she keeps it fun, she keeps it interesting, it's never boring. So I thought she had a great comeback for everything that she had endured.
Good ones. Yeah. Good picks, guys.
Yeah.
Let me go double tap on Will's stuff.
Go ahead.
Send him a DM. Send him a DM.
Be my friend. It's the new year.
All right, you guys, before we go, here's what's up tonight on E! News at 11.
Guys, tonight, an Emmy, a hit TV show, and a marriage milestone. We'll take you inside Nicole Kidman's crazy year. It's the Beehive versus Swifties versus America's New Royal. Who won the year? Plus how the stars are ringing in 2018. Tonight at 11.
I love you, Jason. All right, that's tonight at 11. You guys, we're out of here. We'll see you next year. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. And I hope everyone has an amazing 2018.
Yeah, Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.